Welcome back, everyone. So, something just a tad different to what I was normally doing. So we'll very quickly say my next Fallout 76 role-playing build is going to be coming out soon. I was going to release it for this update, but I thought I'm going to wait. With this is quite literally what's going to be more so I think is going to be worth it or not with the each season. I was going to do this back with season 21, but because of the cannery, I was going to actually say I kind of thought that was going to be worth it till I got it. Not as worth it as I thought it was going to be, but that's neither here nor there exactly. But yeah, like with this one, I don't know. Well, we can see here it says Modern Living. I don't know what's in this. I didn't even know what this season was going to be. I'm not exactly up there with 76 news a lot of times, so I did know that there was obviously going to be the update coming out, and that, but I didn't know actually what season this was going to be because I will say I don't watch stuff. Like anything that's data mined, stuff like that. I don't really like watching stuff like that for games, personally. That's just not my thing. I don't really like that. For that reason, I like to sort of... Well, if I'm going to be doing something like this, I want to see stuff without knowing what's going to be here. So anyway, as is, that's more or less all I have to go about, as is builds are still coming. Well, I know as is, yes, the perk cards, I think, have been changed. I don't know what's going on with that yet. I'll, as is, be having a look at that one. And as is, having a look at the season. But anyway, as is, I'll load into the game and have a look. Okay. I didn't realise we had this stuff. So yeah, unused tickets will exchange gold bullion. Claiming later will allow you to change... Which can't... I'll claim that later. Something was it? There we go. That's odd. I'm just gonna... Like, I will say, I swear that's, because I should be... I'm in a private world right now. I don't know why everything there was... Okay, not everything. Anyway, funnily enough, now I'm also seeing that my there we go. If I do that, that might fix that there area thing. But anyway, I'll go here to my bit of a place here for now. Not much of a place. As I do know, we got that building stuff. I might actually have a look at that some in another video, separate thing altogether. Oh, what did I... It's got XP then. Actually, very, very quickly. Ooh, okay. Okay, apparently I'm having a quick look right now. So important controls have been changed. These updates now show the buttons there. As we've read, icons cannot build unless it's on that. You can edit, apply, remove wallpaper, create blueprints, lock, or replace items with categories. Okay. How do I... Okay, we have to do that. I was interested with that, as is, just very quickly, because apparently, some people said apparently the budget was increased. I don't believe it would have been, but anyway. Let's have a look at this season. Okay, for the first page... The Nuka Grape bottle thing, again, the flare things, they will be obviously personal, like if you use them or not. The bowling ball rack, spec that. Oh, okay, so that's actually bowling balls. Is actually going to be something new that we're actually going to get? Displaying bowling balls on this new color bowling ball rack. Okay, so then we've got new color Duke box. Pretty nice. Oh, I don't even know why I didn't even see that, but anyway, there we go. That's one of the bowling balls, and nothing exactly else special in that one. Okay. Again, player icon, always personal stuff with that. Like pretty much the icons and like the name tag things. Again, those are personal. Like I've seen some people who are like level 500 and they don't even use the name thing. So it's literally just each to their own sort of thing. Like I will say, I kind of would have thought that plushie was going to be like a big version, like there is the big version of the plushies. That's actually one thing I'd like to see possibly with the building is like you could change the size of the plushies. That'd be really cool. Then we got the foosball table. That's always... So I'm guessing this is going to be Nuka-Cola themed, this one. Not bad. So we've got another bowling ball. I will say, with these bowling balls... Oh, that's a stash box? We're going to have a new stash box for a while. Or a ammo stash box. Yeah, so anyway, so one thing I will admit I do honestly hate a lot is, like, with these bowling balls, for the example, like, this is a Fallout First thing. Now, I did play back when we had the one where it was, like, just the really long, like, snake-like scoreboard type of thing. And I'm quite sure on that one, for every level, you'd have a standard one, and then some of them would have a Fallout First one. They need to go back to that, honestly, because it's something I do hate when something like that... For that reason, we've got like all these other bowling balls, I'm going to have to assume, with all the other pages, but then like they lock a single bowling ball behind the Fallout First. That's personally something I do hate. Like the H and H toolbox stash box. Chuck that behind the Fallout First type of thing instead of like the bowling ball. Sort of thing as is. That will always be a sort of pet peeve of mine, and that's for that reason of like, especially for that of collectors. Like if you want to, we'll go back to it. Like the bowling ball rack. So with the picture, you can see there. So you can see there on the bottom shelf, you've got the. Is that a Mothman bowling ball? I didn't even see that at first. That's a Mothman bowling ball. Oh my god, it's a Mothman bowling ball. I hope that's not locked behind Fallout First. But anyway, yeah. So so you can see the green one there. So there's actually, what's that? That's 8 bowling balls all up. So yeah, so it's a pet peeve, something like that. If you're gonna have something like that, like again. When we're back to the Duke box. I can understand that being behind Fallout First in a way, but then as is when it comes to stuff you collect, that's, yeah, it's either have them all behind it or none of them type of thing. I kind of see it as in a lot of ways. Another bomb, cosmetic knives. I don't know if anyone really... I don't really use knives like I use like early game 76. I used to run around with a combat knife or a cultist knife, and that, like, it's the same thing. Everything's changed, so yeah. Okay, we've got the again icons, always personal stuff if you like them or not. That's not bad in a way. Like again, that obviously works like a sort of cooking. Sort of camp idea. There we go, the Mothman bowling ball. I need that right away. Oh my god, actually, well, we got all Mothman stuff on this one. Oh, hold on, I'm getting attacked. I'm quite sure that was supposed to be changed. Okay, hold on, we've got to... I'm going to have to deal with these very quickly. Yeah, I'm quite sure that was supposed to be changed, although, I mean, I could theoretically, I think with the new building stuff as well, put my base up in a tree now. And that, is that everything? Okay, I'm going to go up top here. Just so I'm not disturbed again. Right, now where were we? So yeah, Mothman stuff. So yeah, okay, again, kind of wish that was the big Mothman statue, but still not bad. Mothman Museum rug. Again, or see, there's the big statues there, so I don't know on that one. That, I'm usually torn between the Mothman stuff and the Blue Devil stuff. Like, I actually tried to make a Mothman Blue Devil themed restaurant once. Only problem with it is obviously size in that. So that's always been a pain. Logo sign. See, again, I think I do have one of the packs, I believe, with that in it. Or like it's a standing sign. It might be a Neo sign type of thing. The Mothman shirt, that's cool. Again, always like a bit of Mothman themed stuff. Okay. It's a ragdoll cat. So it's actually, that's cool. It's cool. And then we've got the stable shepherd. Good old dog meat. Again, like, not giving Bethesda any ideas here, but like, again, how come a bowling ball's locked behind Fallout first and new camp pets aren't? Like, again, why is that? Like, as is, they need to go back to the old way. Like a lot of people have said, I agree, like, there's a lot less rewards. Even if they're the same type of rewards, but we just had stuff like the caps and the Adam points and stuff like that, would be great to go back to. But yes, as is, definitely for that, yes, definitely, again, I'd probably go the shepherd, personally. Although, again, I don't think we can have dogs and cats, unfortunately. That's always a shame. We've got Dr. Bag aid box. See, again, I think that was last season's stuff. The skeletons and all that. I do have those. So that's also going to be a very cool thing. Was that firework launcher? Did we have a firework launcher at all yet? And then again, see, now I'm wondering, with the new building update, can we have that, like, instead of that going straight up, can we have, like, that pointing left or right type of thing? Or all the wonders. Is that actually... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, so it says, yeah, generates herbivore-based meals. I was going to say, is that just like a sort of cosmetic thing? But no, that's a proper resource type of thing, so that's great. That's definitely worth it. I mean, again... I'm gonna probably keep saying this a bit, but again, why is the thing that can generate herbivores food free, essentially, but a doctor's bag and a firework launchers, yeah, it's... Oh, actually, go back to that. Yeah, as is, like, They really do need to go back to the old version of it. Like, as is, even if... Like, I know, as some people have said, like, with the season board stuff, like, because, again, a lot of people do agree they should go back, and I know some people said they probably don't have enough items to do it, but it's like, that's where you can... I mean, again, that's where the Adam point, or the Adam shop is, sort of thing, but it's like, bring old stuff from, like, the old seasons into the game, because as is, I did take a massive break off Fallout 76 for a while, sort of thing, so that's the whole thing. I essentially was used to the old scoreboard now, and then I came back to this after a bit. Okay, again, another ball. Look behind Fallout first. Why? Is that actually going to... My guess is that could be a special stat increase. Cherry Bomb Tinkerers. What? So, and I say, yeah, again, with something like this, I'm quite sure that I have seen people's camps with a car, Tinkerer's Workbench. And again, it's one thing that has always annoyed me, with not just 76, but with any game in general where they have, like, the exact same thing as just, like, reskinned slightly, like I think there's a cooking station, not cooking station, the Mr. Fuzzy Head Tinkerer's Workbench thing. There's, like, a red version and a blue version. It's like that. You should get both in the one pack or something. So you get, okay, what the... Again, with this, but, or this is supposed to be home living, I'm quite sure, but, I keep getting sidetracked, but yes, as is that's another one the motor company now signed. Sort of each page sort of works around something else, kind of like for that the Soul Soup server sort of thing. That's one again if you're going for like a doctor's type of thing. But then again, going back to that, I find it weird that we've got the stuff from the previous season in that photo. Anyway, anything else? Yeah, actually, that should be about all in that one. See, again, so there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 items there. 1, 2, 3 on that page. 1, 2 on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 on that one. Again, love the Mothman stuff. 1, 2, 3. So again, so 3 actual sort of usable things. 1, 2, 3, 4 technically. So yeah, it's not very consistent on how much is per page. Anyway, so yes, Abraxo stuff. And again, I do like this stuff, sort of like the themed. I will say I definitely do like the theme type of things. Yeah. That one's kind of like a yay nay. Personally, I mean, again, the jumpsuit, you can have your camp NPC wearing that. The sign, again, like with this one, you could have like you could make like a camp of like an automobile, and I think Abraxo's like clothes cleaner, so like a clothes cleaning and car cleaning type of camp shop type of thing. So pretty cool there. So this would be kind of like the cowboy sunset sarsaparilla. And then see, well, actually, is that which one is it? So that's elixir play. So on this one, so getting after a bit over half, actually that's about halfway. So essentially, yeah, a bit over halfway, all you're getting is a single bowling ball. So yeah, that's kind of a yay nay. That's not bad. Is that going to be Okay, so yeah, that's the unique skin that completely alters. So that can be on everything we have so far. I kind of do like the looks of that. That is pretty cool. That kind of reminds me of like a Bioshock Big Daddy kind of thing. Obviously mixed in with that excavator power armor sort of thing. But yeah, I really do like the looks of that one. So we just got to reskin. Launch power, so it gets going to be a bit of a... Don't think that'll be a storage box exactly, but never know. We got the bowling ball, still ingot pile. Again, as I have said, we'll see there. That right there is what I was talking about. That's the blue one. That's always like as is a pet peeve of mine. It is stuff like that where they do have the same item. It's just reskin the same different color. And then once we got a loot box, loot bag, I should say. So pro on that one honestly is definitely the paint skin. I'm definitely gonna get the extractor thing. Like honestly, who uses extractors? Like seriously, who does use extractors too often? Like the thing I will admit I hate is like because again I'm on a private world. If I get a heap of benches, like if I claim all the workshops and have them perfectly set up, and then like I've got to get off for say 20 odd minutes to half an hour, I come back, all that's gone. So that's always an annoying sort of thing. And I know, again, you can have your private, well, not your private, your custom worlds, but yeah, that's a bit different. I mean, again, if we had the Fallout First membership, we should be able to, we need like a private world actually with stuff like that to make stuff like that actually useful, where it's kind of like a single player world, so to speak, but it's more anything you claim or build stays in that, but your actual character's progress continue on, which is technically the the grinding of stuff kind of makes that easier. But again, if you're paying for the membership, we should be able to do stuff like that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Okay, so we've got a pink style sort of thing. A bit of a stove. So that... I'm wondering if that's an emote or we can actually wait. So tune up the gas on your... Oh, you see that is a cooking stove. Okay. Not bad. I'm wondering if those snap together. That's always, again... I hate when you can't snap things in games. Refrigerator... Cool. Okay. Now we're kind of getting into the good stuff. Kind of. Can't wait to see what's left. Nuka-Cola Quantum Pip-Boy paint. I'm quite sure that was kind of already a thing. I'm actually going to be looking at that after we've finished looking at everything else. The Nuka-Cola Jetpack, again... That could be cool. Oh, okay. So it's actually the backpack backpack jetpack, not the power armor then. Okay. I'll say if that was going to be the... I've seen the new color power armor paint, but there, that kind of changes things up. Then we got new color tiles. Not bad at all. Ooh. Okay, now again... There is one that is practically the same as this. I think it was the Halloween. I can't remember what it is, but there is a set of like hatchets. Actually, is that a... Okay, so that's technically free. So that's... I was going to say, if that was behind full at first, I'd not be happy. But seeing that is technically free, not bad. The vending machine. So it is actually a proper vending machine. I must say, I don't really buy things no more. I'm wondering now, because again, that one says, be warned, there's a 5-minute restocking period for you about to quench your thirst again. So is that actually like a vending machine, or is that just like another Nuka-Cola type of machine where you can put drinks into it? Again, that's another thing that annoys me with the camp stuff is like, when I've tried to make a bar or like a tavern type of thing, well, one, a lot of people don't unfortunately come and visit your stuff. Again, when I did have that happening, my little bar thing, I did have a fair few people come and have a look and grab some drinks. But that's kind of like my whole thing I wanted to do. So again, for the role-playing stuff, was sort of stuff like that of... Well, actually, I wonder if we can do that now, because I think we can have stuff floating, but have like a traveling caravan as everyone on the server can come and mingle. As is, early days, and I mean like real early days of 76, I still remember when we used to be able to blow up people's bases without entering PvP. The entire server, one I was on, was actually like gathered around, I think, having the punch bowl, and yeah, somebody blew up the base, the dude's base. I thought, that's awful. Everyone actually pitched in to try and help rebuild the dude's base. Everyone sort of clicked on the repair thing. I don't know if it actually used to repair or not, but I think everyone kind of tried to do it. I'm quite sure it used to. With that, I kind of wish we could go back to that, but I don't think we ever will. Anyway, so we get I do like a fireplace. As well, I will say the hut thing I've got here, I'll show it in a minute. I'd always wanted a little fire pit in there. I just couldn't get that to work. Always annoying. Yeah. For me, that's kind of a yay nay. So what is this one? Watching Zoe says what now comes to it. Okay. So I don't know what that's actually going to give you. Again, another thing I wish they'd actually have is a proper description. I don't know, because it's like I already got one for like chems and alcohol and stuff. So I don't know what he'll be bringing. Spice rack now. Yes. Wait, is that no? Damn it. But also yes. Okay, so spice racks generates different seasonings. That is what we've been needing. I am absolutely stoked for that. Like, one of the see again with the cannery thing, I will say though, I actually was going to do a video on that, still may, about stuff it needs fixing with that. But now with this spice rack, that's going to be phenomenal because there's a few foods that I would normally make with this like scorch beef stuff, but you can't can that stuff unfortunately. But also trying to farm up seasonings is an absolute pain. But like I was sort of saying earlier with Fallout First and Private Worlds, as long as you're able to stay on there long enough, you can claim every workshop and put down one of these in each one. And you're going to be generating a whole heap of that stuff. So that's a really great one there to see. The kettle. Okay, just a normal kettle. It's fair enough. But yeah, honestly, definitely for this one, the spice rack is my favorite here. Ooh, okay, now kind of some cooler stuff. So that's... Okay, I was going to say, kind of thing would have been cooler because so we've got the normal one, regular headset, and one that changes as well, black and white. Would have been cool because we've got like the pint-sized slasher behind there. Would be if something like that would be more of a like you'd be hallucinated and like sort of attacked by hallucinations sort of thing, goggles like that. I think that would be a really cool feature for 76. And that something a lot of games don't have, and a lot of people don't like stuff like this. But I think it's cool in games where you can have trauma from certain things. It's Green Hell is probably the best example of it, where if you don't keep your sanity up. I mean, again, different game type of stuff, but yeah, I kind of think it'd be cool. Something like this, a goggle set that like you could like more or less have hallucinations that would come after you. Kind of like the effects of the Mothman event type of thing, so to speak. Ones that, but like as is ones that you only you can see, or maybe only those who have goggles on could see these enemies, and you'd get like. So I don't know exactly how you'd work that around, but something like that, where essentially if you got the goggles on, you could see these essentially hallucination enemies, and you can defeat them. If you don't, you're just going to see people meleeing and shooting at the air, pretty much. Like, I think that'd be pretty funny. Anyway, so yes, that is the icon. Hubris Comics, Bowling Ball. Oh, okay, that's... I know a lot of people don't like the fishing. I kind of didn't like fishing at first, and then I kind of started to get stuff, and then I was like really enthralled with fishing. So yeah, again, a power fist. That's more so if you use it. Painting there, mushroom scratching post. So we got something for the cat and not the dog. Why? Destroyed House of Tomorrow Kit. Now that is pretty cool. A lot of the sort of camp kits always like these nice, clean sort of kits. I do like stuff like that where it actually looks destroyed. I mean, yes, we have trees and stuff, so technically, yes, you could make brand new stuff. But I do like stuff like that. And then, okay, so that's all. That is a shame. Anyway, let's, just to finish off, let's go back to through so more or less my one favorite thing of each one. For this, I would actually probably have to honestly say yes, the bowling rack. The jukebox is not bad, but I don't really sit in camp listening to the radio commonly, so yeah, I'd have to say the bowling rack thing. For this, I would probably have to say the plushie. I will say I do collect plushies and that, so it's like I always like to try and get as many as I can. I'd like to actually have a room with just full of plushies in here, so that'd be pretty cool. Again, tables like yay, nay. I mean, it's not bad I don't know if that does any stats, but yeah, I'd have to say the plushie for that one. For this one, it's... I don't know, I mean, again, the toolbox, I like that probably the most. Even though it is a stash box, again, it's for everyone, but It adds something especially, like, again, a garage type of thing, as you can still see there. For this one, I was going to almost say the knife cosmetics here, but I'm going to have to honestly, funnily enough, say and go with the advertisement board. Just for that reason of, again, like with the bars and tavern type of buildings I like to do at times, I'd like something like that more type of thing. For this one, oh god, it's hard to know. It's Mothman. I love practically anything Mothman in this. Or again, Blue Devil stuffs. I don't know. In one way, I'd have to probably say the bowling ball. I mean, the rug's not bad, but again, I've already got a sign like that, and again, a flannel. I don't really look at those, so I'm gonna have to go with the Mothman bowling ball. Because I mean, I see. What's weird? That's Mothman's got the red eyes, and that's like a dark purple ball. But there, he's got like the orange eyes and like a light purple ball. So that's interesting there. But yes, for that one, I have to say the bowling ball, Mothman bowling ball. This one, the shepherd all the way, as is. I prefer the dogs over the cats, and as is, it's essentially dog meat, so can't go wrong there. For this one, I don't know. It's hard to say in one way. Again, they're all very good. And one might say maybe the launch is the good option, but then I don't know exactly if that's going to be continuous, if it's going to be like a trap. So I'm going to have to go with the safe option and go with the Soul Soup server. For obviously reasons, generating stuff. And that's always the thing as well. If you have stuff that generates food or drink or whatever at your camp, don't lock it. Don't be one of those people. Okay? It's frustrating, honestly, when you go to somebody's camp and everything's locked up and you can see all their stuff's full. Like, you don't need the 100-odd cans of soup or whatever. Okay, so just leave that stuff unlocked, everyone. For this one, it's hard to say. Again, like, the Derby one's like a nah for me, but between the Neo sign, because again, for the garage sort of thing, but I'd have to again say the workbench. But I do prefer my things with space, but on that same hand, though, I like my camps to have a story. I actually was going to possibly do some camp builds and stuff. I may even do that now. But as is, that's one thing I've always liked with people's camps is when they've got a story behind their camp type of thing. Not just, it's a shack in the woods. It's a shack in the woods that was abandoned type of thing. And it's, I don't know, there's skeletons everywhere and there's like axes and stuff everywhere because there was a battle going on there for the cabin. Something like that. For this one, I'd have to kind of nothing for a Braxo, honestly. I mean, the jumpsuits, I'd probably have to say the sign. I mean, that's a powered one. That's going to produce light, so yeah, but I don't know. I'd probably have to just say the Braxo sign. Nothing there really takes my eye, so to speak. Same thing here. The only thing that is actually here, unfortunately, is the bowling ball, so boo for that one. This one, hands down, the Power Armor paint. That is, yeah, I just can't wait to get that. That is just phenomenal. I love that. As is, I don't know why, it just reminds me of like the Bioshock's Big Daddy. So ones like, there's that many different models of them. But like, is that I don't know what that character has a high ground there. It's like I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's like, as is the Big Daddy sort of cross with the Excavated Power Armor type of look. So definitely my favourite there is that one. This one, I'd probably have to say the Kikshin set entirely for, again, if you want that Kikshin sort of style. It's always been hard trying to make a good counter type of thing usually. So hopefully we can snap stuff this time around. This one, I don't know. I was going to say the Pip-Boy paint, but I swear we have a Nuka-Cola Quantum Pip-Boy paint already. As I'll be having a quick look at that before I finish off. Again, with the tiles, in one word, say the tiles are my favourite for this, but I mean, I do like the Nuka-Cola Jetpack, but I like my current Jetpack, which is like the uranium type of jetpack thing, so I'm going to have to go with the tiles for that reason. You can make a really nice place out of that. For this one, again, if you don't have the hatchets, see, that right there, I don't know if anyone knows how, I don't know how the hell you do that. Because I don't know how you meant to make that window tile thing, because the log cabin that I know of that we have, the only log cabin we have, does not have a piece for that. And I have seen somebody before the update have that type of building, so I don't know what it was. And that was, again, the advantage, back when you could destroy anyone's base, was you could actually see what building sets they had. But yes, if you don't have those axe things I was talking about, I'd have to probably say the vending machine, because that does seem like it's going to be one you can put drinks in. So again, I like the bars. The posters like a nay, yay, nay sort of thing for me. It's very situational. For this one, it's definitely the spice rack. Going to go and say the spice rack there. I don't know what this butler dude's going to do. If he can bring spices, then that is a really good job. But if he can't, then yeah, I don't like that idea. As is, I don't like the fact that you've got to have Fallout first to get a lot of the good stuff, and that, like, again with this spice rack, I actually kind of think the only reason why I actually got Fallout first last season was actually for the the cannery, because I thought that, because my plan with that was going to be as this farming a heap of stuff. But anyway, yeah, so spice rack definitely for that. And for this one, I would have to honestly say the Tomorrow, the Destroyed House of Tomorrow camp kit, because that's like kind of the same house and sanctuary type of look, and that's what I'd probably say my favorite. And as is that's that. Anyway, let's have a quick look, because as is, I'm quite sure. See, that's the jetpack I have currently. I love this jetpack. And then that's where I'm going to have my fireplace pit. This is what I usually do, as is with all this type of stuff there. Where would it be? I think it'd be armor. Yeah, I think it'd be armor for the Pit Boy. Okay, so I'm technically using the Mothman one. Burnt Pit Boy, I don't remember that. So I actually thought we had Abraxo. When did I get the Abraxo? Anyway, we'll see again. We've got Abraxo there. We don't have it in the season thing. So, but anyway, I don't really remember that burnt one. I haven't even looked at these for a while. But yes, anyway, love the Mothman one. But yeah, as is, I actually did think that we had a I'm forgetting what it's called now. Oh god, what was it called? What was the Pit Boy one? I've completely forgotten. Nuka-Cola Quantum one. So yeah, as is, if you like Nuka-Cola Quantum, definitely go for that one. But yeah, as is, that should be all. As is, yes, I can't wait to actually have a look at the camp building stuff. I'd love to have a house up in like one of those. Surely enough, we could get up there somewhere, because I think we can kind of get up there. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. But yes, anyway, as is, hope everyone has enjoyed. As is, produce for each season, possibly. As is, as I kind of did say earlier, as is, I prefer to not watch stuff that's data mined. I prefer actually look at stuff myself, and as is, that's literally my own opinion on the item. As is, some things I like, other people won't like, but something as is, we can all agree that we need to go back to the old scoreboard where every level you level up, you get something. No matter if you're a normal, like you're a Fallout first player, or if you are sort of thing, it should be each level you get at least something. But yes, anyway, as is, everyone has enjoyed, and I shall see everybody next time.